Hi, Aquariuses. What up? Let's talk about this brand new beginning in this conjunction here, okay? You have this brand new beginning, be it in love, in sex, relationships, all the damn things, honey. And this is deeply affecting you right now. You could be 35, you could be in your numerology year, the eighth. Number eights could be significant to you, could be seeing them a lot all over the place. But this is almost like a brand new beginning to potentially break out of that like pattern or the routine that you've been in. Because I can see you had the moon in the second house overall energy, which is like your emotional comforts. This is like, let's like Netflix and chill. Let's order takeout and have fun. Let's just enjoy life a little bit too. And there's something about the second house, maybe money draining you or a partner here with the square in the reverse, but there's going to be this new beginning that is truly trining you here overall. And then again, the moon card underneath that. Okay. So this is a lot of you needing to focus on more emotional and intimate bonding. And there is going to be a strong relationship opportunity this way. And with the second house and the square in the reverse, this really shows me you're coming out of any money struggles or troubles or things of that sort and really just kind of enjoying your time right now, be it with partner, spouse, or being single by yourself and just being like, okay, like I can go out and see friends, but then I can also enjoy this time at home here. And this is really pleasurable. And I feel secure in that. Oh my gosh, this hair. Okay. You're getting your hair done. Because you have a lot of emotional energy. And I know we're in Libra season as I'm recording this. And so this is like that comfort, but also everything in moderation, everything in balance, just because you have the second house of like what goes in your mouth, like really showing up for you here during this time. And there is a grand air trine happening later on this month here. So I definitely would be mindful of that too, and intentional about that, not to be so in your airy sign energy, meaning like, don't be so out of your feelings or out of your emotions when relating to other people here because this is something to be very intentional about and mindful about too here overall. A lot of you might be chilling at home because you got errato here as well, like erotic storytelling. You may be reading your books or really kind of visualizing like a new partner here as well, romantic imagination, like even visualizing like going on vacation or going to places and spaces with partners, or spouses here too. But for a lot of you, there could be some form of like artistic intimacy as well, and maybe creative intimacy, just like with yourself. Because I do see you holding yourself back from others, and maybe the Tower card, staying at home, Aquarius, and Night of Seductions and Night of Pleasures, being like, nope, don't really want to go out there. Nope, don't really want to date. Nope, don't really care here. So there might be some people that you feel like are not good enough for you to date to like leave the comforts of your home. And some of you, the Tower moment is Aries. You could be dealing with an Aries here, but this might be you potentially just holding yourself back from pursuing a connection here. And a lot of you, I just kind of see right now, like past exes could be also, could have like hurt you. And now you're kind of like, I want these like emotionally comforting friends or emotionally comforting things to help get through that. For some of you, you could have been going through a breakup. And this is also like multiple exes who could have, okay, I'm hearing stolen from you, meaning like your energy, stuff from your house here, because the Tower card for me is really like a house here too when it comes to reading, and interpreting tarot, everything like that specifically. So I feel like that could be something that got you upset or mad, and it's almost like this betrayal of, um, like you, and it just feels gross here. And that's not going to resonate with all of you, but it could also just be like, wow, I wasted so much time and energy on them. And it's like that energy of like these people, they're showing up as knights here overall. They're not good enough for you. And you're showing up as the queen of pleasures here, okay? Security, stable, reliable. And I feel like you're getting rid of people who are very flippant. They have poor communication. They're not stable. They don't show up for dates here. And I feel like you're, for some singles out there, like, yeah, no, we got to do better with this. Or even if you're in a marriage or partnerships or commitments here, it's like, yeah, no, we got to do better than this. So let's shuffle this out and kind of see. Aquarius, if you're new, what up? I'm shamelessly sexy Jackie Boo. I am a psychic medium. I'm a tarot reader. I'm an astrologer. I'm a Reiki practitioner. I'm a sexual wellness coach. I'm a former certified sex therapist, so got a lot of experience with the field of sexuality, all the damn things. We are using my Astro Sex 1, 2, 3 decks, and we are also using my Shamelessly Sexy tarot deck here. So make sure to hit subscribe, turn the notification bells on, like this video, hype this video, help the channel grow. And as always, drop me a comment down below, even if it's just a heart. It takes less than 30 seconds to you to help your girl out with this channel growth too, boo. to also consider becoming a member on my channel here. I am going to be giving more content to my members first specifically. So don't miss the chance to come hang out with me too. You got a sextile here overall, and this came up in your sibling sign energy, Leo. You could have Leo in your chart overall. I could be talking to a cross watcher, but this is growth, inspiration, cooperation. And this is also you feeling encouraged to put yourself back out there here specifically. You could be 37. This is also the number 10, and 10s represent ending of a major cycle here and moving into some brand new sexual adventures. I love that because I think I mentioned something about even if that's like visualizing vacations here overall. Mars could be in the ninth house for you. It could be transiting your ninth house too. If you don't know any of those things, astrology, always feel free to book me for a reading. Would love to work with you. But a lot of you might be right now exploring sex through shared adventures, intellectual discovery. You might be very curious about others' sexual beliefs, passions, or connections. You might be like studying abroad and picking up on that for some of you. Going on vacations, getaways, other cultures, other nations, and wanting to kind of learn a little bit about this and embrace spontaneity. You might be open too for like new sexual adventures. So love that for you, Aquarius. What else, please? Aquarius. What asteroid is showing up for them, please? Aquarius. Thank you, Lilith. Okay. You may need to be healing some sort of energy here overall. When it comes to Black Moon Lilith here, it just depends. Some of you are just very independent during this time. I see you really taking control. I see you putting yourself out there. I see you doing these things and having a lot of fun. It's almost untamed, unfiltered sexuality here. You're unapologetic. And Lilith is kind of like, I always say stay shameless at the end of my videos. I feel like Lilith is literally the asteroid of like, stay fucking shameless and just speak your honest truth in situations. There's something about that. You might be exploring someone doming you, you doming someone else here too. And there's something about just kind of taking control of your own sexuality here. And I feel like just be unapologetically yourself. Be who you are, Aquarius, and move forward with this. You do have Scorpio, Aries, and Sagittarius showing up for you. You could have those in your chart, your partners, your people, your person, new people coming in could have this too. When it comes to relationships as well here. I don't want to forget anything. I'm very curious. So tell me about sexual growth, inspiration, cooperation. Whoa. Woohoo, someone's gonna DM you. Someone's gonna DM you. Hashtag messages. Ace of Seduction, swords. You might be on dating apps here. Trying something new. You could be flirting. Someone could be sexting for you. You could be sexting someone else, messaging someone online. Someone's thinking about you. Okay. You could be getting approached soon. Ooh. But there could be something, Nine of Pleasures in the reverse, that's actually missing with this connection. This person could also be masking their sexuality, saying things are so great. Eight of Desires, it's sex toys for some of you, okay? So some of you need to spice some things up, like mix it up, try something new with sexual self-care here. There's a lot of opportunities coming in, and I feel like, you have more than one here specifically. Yeah, Ace of Desires, and you know who you in the Tower moment again. I feel like you might be rejecting an Aries Scorpio here specifically of someone who might be very volatile, might be very aggressive, might be in their shadow side of those energies, very manipulative, very aggressive, very mean here overall. And Page of Pleasures, they've had these, instincts with them since childhood here. And I feel like you're not allowing those types of people in your life during this time, Aquarius. So you're going to reject a fire sign. You may say yes to an air sign, but you're also an air sign, so you might be taking the initiative towards these people. A lot of you are encouraged to just kind of like shop around for sexual self-care or also put yourself out there specifically on different dates in the community, wherever it might be for you personally here, okay? Okay, sexual adventures. Some of you might also be moving too. Okay. This came up, but I'm not gonna the world card. Okay, moving, but we only take the ones that really pop out. So Capricorn energy, a move might be delayed. That was the world card in the reverse here. You might be going on like a couples getaway, swingers retreat, poly retreat, couples retreat, maybe a solo retreat here for you overall. Three desires in the reverse. Jesus. Okay, hold on. Okay, that shot out. Hold on. Okay. Someone is not who you think they are. Okay. Yeah. Okay, Aquarius. I don't know who needs this message here. You got three desires in the reverse. You got the devil card in the reverse. And you got two of cups or ecstasy in the reverse. There could have been someone who was cheated on behind your back here. That's one storyline. And a Capricorn comes forward to like tell you this heartbreaking message. This could be a Capricorn or a friend around you. You could have in your chart, they could have in their chart. And it's almost like someone wanted them to cover it up because you have the Magician card in the reverse. And that's like ruled by Mercury, this card. So it's like cover up this communication. Don't tell this person. Like, and also, can we spell cast on their name? Someone used sex as a weapon here to hurt you here, or this person specifically, Gemini, Virgo, Capricorn energies. But I feel like this is also something where some of you had to, um, that's one storyline. And Six of Pleasures in the reverse, this person was greedy here and they want to use you as a scapegoat as if like you were wrong in this situation because it's easier to shame and blame you rather than actually hold themselves accountable to what happened in the situation. Okay. For others of you, that's one storyline. For those of you in a committed relationship partnerships, there is someone trying to like get in the middle with this three of desires, the devil card in the reverse, and two of cups in the reverse, and almost try to like get you to break up with your current relationship. And they might be casting spells, magic here, or paying someone to do it, but it's like it didn't actually work and their energy was rejected because if those of you that don't know here, like anybody, magic can be anything. Even wishing ill will on a person can be magic. And you're showing up as grounded here and you're in a solid connection overall. And they wasted their time and their energy. Okay. But this is something where magic can be sending you evil thoughts, sending you evil eye. Magic can also be saying certain things and then they happen to you, right? It can be paying someone for spell work here. And I feel like you had somebody who's almost kind of jealous of your relationship. And a Capricorn like snitches on them and they tell you what's happening overall. And this is almost like they wanted something bad to happen to you, but it didn't work out here because Six of Pleasures in the reverse is like they wasted their money, they wasted their time. And Two of Pentacles, you are showing up as balance here. For others of you who have multiple partners or dates, you have one that is not the right connection, and I see you letting them down easy, and they kind of get upset about it. I'm not gonna lie, and then they wish ill will on you, and you didn't think that that was actually gonna be their reaction. And you're like, wow, well, I'm actually glad that I made that decision. I'm glad I saw that now, and I trusted my intuition with this. For others of you, this is like you might be bisexual or just trying to make healthy choices when it comes to who you are with. And for those of you that wanted to be able to have a getaway, I just don't see it happening. There's some sort of delay with this specifically. It's almost like this was a promise and it got broken. And maybe it's been delayed since Capricorn season. And it's almost like, all right, maybe let's figure it out if we can do it next year by Taurus season. And some of you, this might be a vow renewal here, or a wedding, or for others of you, this is like you had to delay the process of this because the Hierophant is a wise counselor. You might be taking care of certain things with your mental health, your sexual health, your wellness with that partner's spouse here, and maybe even healing from anything that happened with infidelity or triangulation or people just trying to get in your energy. So only take what resonates with you, Aquarius, boo. Lilith, please. What does Aquarius need to know? Holy effing shit. Yeah, the ton of seductions that flipped over, but we're not going to take it because it came out in the reverse. Okay, we only take the ones that fully pop out. We got three that popped out. Hold on. Oh, Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarius season. Okay, new cycles of abundance, Page of Pleasures here. And we have Knight of Pleasures. Oh my God. King of Seductions in the reverse. Very interesting. There might be people that are flirting with you, Aquarius, that you don't realize it. Okay, so get your head out of the book and move forward with this. You might need to kind of like slow down and actually pick up on like some cues with this overall. Be mindful of this. Again, I feel like this is something that you might delay some sort of process with, or you might block a blessing with the Wheel of Fortune in the upright. That's a blocked blessing with your overall energy. King of Seductions in the reverse. Or maybe this is trying something new and you thought, wow, I didn't actually think I would like this, but maybe I do. For a lot of you, this is like going on dates, going on road trips, going on vacation here. And this is new cycles of abundance, wishes fulfilled, a lot of great sex here. You may be dating someone younger than you, and this is like a fresh connection with physical intimacy and someone that's very committed. They want to show up for you, they want to take action with you here, but you have to almost like let them in because you have Knight of Desires here overall, because you might be hurt by past people with Seven of Seductions, maybe a sneaky link behind your back here. And you're almost like, I don't know if I can trust anybody. I don't know if I want them to come meet my family. If you're a part of the queer community, there's something about that. Like, I don't know if I can like actually trust people because then this person might tell that person, then it just like spreads like wildfire. I don't know. There's something, the death card here, okay? And this is almost this transformation where you aren't tolerating less than you deserve here, but you might just be a little in your head about this specifically and making, yeah, a little in your head, cutting the deck. Judgment, make the best choices for you here, Scorpio season. This is also not holding yourself back sexually and making the best decisions. We just had Mars move into Scorpio. So that could be significant for you here overall. So there is a choice. You have a couple different dates here, Sagittarius and a couple Earth signs energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is something where I feel like you're just gonna go out, you're gonna have fun. You may be going to soccer, you may be like taking photos here, you may be like singing in the rain. I'm singing in the rain, singing in the rain, maybe dancing, going out, enjoying nature, having fun, like building stuff, doing things with your hands. It might be like skateboarding, paddleboarding, trampoline park. I don't know, but there's a lot of cute date nights. So I feel like this is someone here who's eager to like move forward with you. So I feel like you can trust this Aquarius boo. Ten of Seductions. I love that I'm cutting that. And it came out in the reverse here for you because that did pop out and flip over. Three of Cups. You have a lot of choices, a lot of options, even group dates here specifically. Call up your friends as well and balance. Yeah, Temperance, Sagittarius energy, you having a sex getaway, you being balanced during sex, or even in your relationships or your partnerships or your commitments. And I feel like that's going to be very, very, very good for you during this time. I am feeling like there's a lot of new adventures that you're calling in, which I really like for you. So I feel like don't block any blessings with this. Stay open to things right now. Second house, again, money, possessions, relationship skills, essential values. You're kind of learning what you want, but you might be kind of hiding out at home with the sun card in the reverse. You have Leo in your chart, but you might just kind of be unaware, like I mentioned, of because that card in upright talks about being aware of people making moves on you, flirting with you, whatever. And you might just kind of like, la da da, didn't know. Okay. Some of you might have a fear of failure or judgment here. And we have Saturn in the fifth house. So this is kind of like, well, I never really got to play growing up. I never really got to have a childhood. I never really got to go on dates. I never really got to date a lot of people. And so you might be struggling with this judgment of yourself creatively, sexually, or romantically. Careful of this because it's tied to perfectionism. Build trust with someone who encourages creativity with you, encourages fun dates with you, encourages you to be like, hey, it's not failing. I've never done this before either. I'm not gonna be good at it either. And the spears of rejection. So a lot of you have Saturn in the fourth house. This could be because you have a rejection room wound from family, and then you like say, well, we have different values. Saturn in the 11th house. That's your energy, Aquarius. And so I feel like you need to heal some of these darker parts of yourself here. Manipulative intimacy, like maybe you were manipulated in relationships, or maybe you felt like I wasn't really loved as a child or taught things about relationships or sex as a child or whatever. So Astro Sex 1 and 2, 2026, come hang out with me, boo. I feel like this is a program for you to heal these dark energies, to really learn this stuff and just even understand to be like, oh my God. That makes so much sense. Like healing can be, yes, do the pleasure work, journal, or talk out loud, reflect about it, talk to someone in the community about it, come to the coaching and consulting calls, pull spreads, learn about these things as well. And it can also be like, oh my God, this information makes so much sense. Now I understand why I am the way I am in my relationships, or why I have these fears or these judgments, or this mindset shift needs to program, right? And you need to nurture yourself. Xerxes, okay? Nurturing fertility, cycles of abundance are here. And Aphrodite, beautiful, irresistible charm, magneticism. You may have a lot of lovers does. Okay. So I love that for you. Aquarius, boom. Make sure to smash subscribe, turn the notification bells on here so that way you never miss anything on my channel, boo. Like, comment, hype, share this video, do all the things to help your girl out overall. Consider becoming a member. Members get content first on my channel of longer readings and only certain readings for them too. So definitely come back. It is $12.99 a month. I only get like 70% of that. And it's something where this is my number one stream of income in YouTube this year. So I'm going to grow lots of things with memberships more and more and more. But Aquarius, I love you. Let me know how you're feeling about these energies. Drop me a comment down below. Help the channel grow. And send this to a friend too. Watch the other signs in your chart and let me know what you think about these energies that are coming out for you too this Libra season or during this time, whenever you see this read, because readings are timeless, boo. Stay tuned for more. Stay shameless.